Hi, it's Jane with ScrapTasticyarns, and we have some shout-outs today. Now, before I begin with these shout-outs, I thought I would tell you a little bit, because one of these shout-outs, in fact, quite a few of my shout-outs have been to people who follow a different path than Christianity. And I had someone ask me this week, does it bother you? No, it doesn't bother me. We all come to a spiritual place in our life through different paths. Do I have problems with people who follow a pagan path? No. I once followed a path that was more pagan than anything else. Do I have a problem with it? No. Along the way, I will tell you that I had a change of heart. And a lot of that was because I had trouble with the idea of having to go to different goddesses for different things, different gods for different workings. And I began to have trouble with dealing with that, and I questioned it. So I backed off on the practices that I was doing and began to search for something a little more substantial for me. My path. Now along that way, I went in for an endoscopy, an upper endoscopy one day, and I died. My breathing stopped, my heart stopped, and I went into a field of blue bonnets and Indian paintbrushes, and my family was there. But I heard very clearly from a very loving, beautiful, bright light that it was not yet my time, and I couldn't stay. And I knew I couldn't stay, but I enjoyed those moments with the family. And my daughter was there, and my daughter, stillborn, was coming up over the hill. And I could see her coming down the hill, so I was ready to meet Celeste. Didn't happen, because I awoke to a very solid thump on my chest, and doctors, nurses yelling at me, breathe, Jane, take a deep breath. That's it, come back to us. And all I can remember is that doctor looking at me, and he said, you stopped breathing and your heart stopped. Do you remember anything? I said, yes. It was a beautiful dream you woke me up from. You couldn't give me just one more second? That's how glorious it was. And I heard the voice of God. I have no doubts of that. So my path changed. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to share with you people who come from other paths. So keep that in mind with today's shout out. Because they all come with us through a spiritual nature. Regardless, we're all human beings. This first person is Soul Magical Michele Creates. She is a crocheter, knitter, fairly new, as she says, and a seamstress, and she does other things like gardening and things like that. So she shares that with you. So check out Michele's channel. Now Michele has another channel, and I find this channel very interesting. Michele is an intuitive sound healer that specializes in inviting souls to shine through healing. She loves to share information and healing so that you can experience the best life possible. And these are the kind of people that make our lives a little better and sometimes answers questions when we don't know where to turn to. So by all means, check out her other channel, Soul Magical Michele. Then there is Margie Gibbs. She does crafts of all kinds, a lot of card work, I believe, and die cut things, and she also has some reborn dolls. Then there is Pam's Fiber Journal, and she dyes fiber, spins fiber, and knits, and I think you'll enjoy her. Then there is Sweetpea Sid's Inspirations. Now Sid crochets, knits, spins, and weaves, and she has some beautiful things on her channel, so check her out. Then there is Grammy Colleen Crochets, And I believe you're going to really enjoy Grammy Colleen too, as well. So, then it's time for yarn. This is Erica. Erica teaches us a lot about yarns, about yarn hauls, about different aspects of crochet. One of the videos she showed, I believe, 8 different blankets that she had crocheted. And they're beautiful. Check out Erica's channel. Then there is Judy's Crafts and Stuff. Now, I have shouted her out before, but I thought, I'm going to give her another shout out. I believe back then she was 21 pieces of my heart or something like that. So check out Judy's channel. I think you'll enjoy her as well. So give these folks a look-see, enjoy them, and yeah. All right, are you ready for the devotional? Because I am going to read a devotional for today. I've decided that I'm going to do that each day that I have a video. So if you don't want to hear it, see you later. Today's a good day to rest from your emotions. Breathe and let go. Think on your blessings and the good things I've brought to your life. Be at peace, for all is good. I have everything concerning you perfectly ordered and under control. And boy, don't we need to hear that sometimes. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace, and be thankful. And that comes from Colossians 3:15. Sometimes it's really hard to find peace in our hearts, isn't it? But as you're finding that peace, some of you may find it sitting out on the front porch enjoying God's creation and the world and everything that is around us. Marvel at the stunning creation that God has given us to enjoy. Love one another, be kind to one another, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.